I'm Nikki and I'm going to show you how easy it is to work out at home. I've also got a chair, so I'm going to give you some little tips on some of the stuff that we've all got at home and how effective it can be for your workout. So no fuss, let's go straight into it. You can see I haven't got any trainers also. I'm going to come onto my mat. I'm just going to start to warm up the body a little bit. So a little bit of a cat-cow here to loosen off, get a little bit of weight down into the hands. And then already want to start to move the body around a little bit. So we're going to come back and come forward. Now I'm going to start to round the spine and hunch the back. So this is known as a cat roll, really nice way to loosen off the back. So if you've sat down for any length of time, or perhaps if you're starting this when you've woke up in the morning, the body feels a little bit tight, a little bit stiff, these are really good. Build a little bit of flexibility. Also starting to get a little bit of weight into the hands. Don't worry if you're not going as far as me, it's fine, just do as much as you can. And then from here, once again, that little cat-cow. Good, just arching round in the spine. And then take one palm print further forward, ease right back over your heels, and then I'd like you to ease forward. Almost as if you're going to come down, but then you're just going to pull. So we're starting to stimulate a little bit through the abs. Now this little exercise here is a great way to warm up the body. So already I'm starting to feel heart rates elevating a little bit, starting to get out of breath slightly. So watch, we're not locking the elbows as we come forward here. And as you come forward, I want you to really pull your belly button in. Imagine the tightest pair of trousers you've ever had. And you're going to pull that belly button in and keep the core nice and activated. Now from here, roll the body down and then pick up and sit back down. Again, roll the body down. So we've got a little bit of a ripple here. And also starting once again to get a little bit of weight into the arms. But as I'm keeping this quite fluid, you can see I don't need a lot of space. All I've got is that mat length there. I've got my chair, which is going to come up in a little bit. Good. Now, if you want to, you can always bring your elbows out, but I like to keep my elbows in because it starts to work a little bit more around the tricep, around the upper back. Good. So nice, quick, effective little routine. 2 more. All the way down. Last time. Good. And then once again, we're just going to bring the hands in a little and we go into that cat roll. So we're rounding the spine. Nice big deep breaths. So hopefully as you're doing this, you're starting to feel the arms, starting to feel a little bit of work around your back and your core. Thighs are getting a little bit warmer, hopefully. 2 more. And then last one. Good. And from here, hands nice and flat. It's really important that you check your hand placement, tuck your toes, and let's come into a semi-downward dog. So just bend the knees, a little shake out of the head, breathe, releasing down, and that little cat-cow once again. Good. And then hunch the belly button in, front ribs in, into that semi-downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here. And again, now this time we're only going to do one, round in the spine, come up, and let's come into a full downward dog. Once again, softly, be careful as you drop those knees. So I don't know what floor that you've got underneath you, but be mindful of those knees as they very softly touch the ground. Now you're going to start to feel your shoulders here, probably a little bit through your triceps around your back, maybe into the core if you're still really pulling in through the core here. Nice big breath, last time here. And then as we come down, I'd like you to hover your knees and really puff up through your body. So think about the top parts of your shoulder here, really pulling upwards. Breathe, come back into your downward dog. Again, sweep it. Now, if you find that this is a little too much, you can always drop your knees to the ground. So you've got that option. And again, back. Yeah, so sometimes when you're doing these little scoops, a little combination, if your hands, your arms start to ache, you've always got the option to take a little bit of a rest, give your hands a little bit of chance to recover. And then last one, hopefully you're feeling those shoulders. I am. And back, and then releasing here. So take a little bit of a stretch out. So turn your hands backwards, bring your knuckles down, releasing, and again turning. So as we age, the wrists get a little bit tight, particularly when we exercise, so we need to make sure that we look after it. Hands nice and flat. Just change your position a little. Bring yourself once again into your downward dog. This time, come forward into a full plank. Now, same principle, you want to hunch up through your body, easing back. So we're going to start to build a little bit of momentum here. So we want that heart rate to go up a little bit. Good. And again. Now, what happens as I move in here, I'm working through my core, working into my back. I'm stabilizing through my shoulders, my triceps, Everything is firing. Last 4 to go. Last 3 and 2 more. So it's about doing compound exercises. Now I use compound exercises a lot, and all that means is that you're going to be using lots of different muscles at the same time, which is why it's so effective. Bring your knees together, hands together, and we're coming into a bird dog. So extend your right leg back, extend your left forward. Again, think about really pulling upwards. Now we're just going to travel a little bit. So bring your knee in, bring your knee in, and then come back. Yeah, so again, we don't want to be too static, as that lessens the effectiveness of your exercise. So I want to keep walking. Now, bird dogs are really good to stabilise your back. So if you do suffer with your back, these are really good to do. They also stimulate the core. You're working again through your shoulders. And last time, coming forward. You don't have to travel. Can you see? I'm not really travelling very far. Good. Now, the next time, your left arm comes out and your right leg pulls here. Find a point of balance. Bring your elbow to your knee, extend. Elbow to your knee. Now you will wobble a little bit, and that's fine. Good. It's to be expected. Last one. Good. Then as we extend, place the hand down, tuck your toes and scoop. So can you really pull in through the front ribs, releasing down, and we continue. So we're coming forward into that bird dog. Not a lot of respite in between. Good. And again, breathe in. And then last time. Yeah, so the opposite hand. So as you bring your right forward, I'd like you to find your stability. So look at a point in front of you. Pull, nudge that belly button in. And then we're bringing elbow to knee, extend. You don't have to extend too far. So keep a slight bend there if you prefer. And then last time. And as we extend, place the hand down, tuck your toes under, big scoop and release. And then opposite, right goes behind you, scoop, release. Left goes behind, scoop and release. So please be careful of that knee, but I want you to really keep thinking about those trousers. So you're really pulling in, tightening through your core, stabilizing through your shoulders. Last time, and release. Lovely. Give those hands a little bit of a respite, and let's come onto my chair. So I'm going to bring it in just a little bit. Hands are going to come nice and flat. I'm going to pick myself up and come into a full plank. Now, have a look at where my hands are. If you prefer, you can always change your hand position. Make sure it's comfortable for you. We're going to continue to scoop in and plank. Now, here's where we're going to start to pick up the pace a little bit. So we're going to round through the back. Think of the front ribs coming in. Keep breathing. If your hands are not comfy, just change them around. You can always hook them around, all depending on what type of chair you've got. Good, belly button in, last 4. And be careful if you've got a slippy floor. Don't want the chair to move. Last one. And breathe here, good. Turn the hands a little bit. Bring your knees in a little bit. Take a moment and take a press up. So you can see I'm not really resting in between. So I want to maximise the time that I've got. Put as much as I can into this 10 minutes. Don't have to go down as far as me, but do make sure that you're not locking your elbows. Last 4, last 3. 2 more, and last 1. Then once again, change your hand position. Breathe, scoop in, but this time, I'd like you to pick up the pace. So you can see I'm not scooping so much, I'm now just pulling these in. Look ahead of you. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8. Can you feel your shoulders? 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bend your knees, sit back, give your shoulders a rest, and then explode forward into your plank. Sit back, explode forward. So we almost did this when we were on our mat. We're now going to use a chair, a little bit more effective. So I've brought out a little bit of height here, makes my shoulders work a little harder. I'm now starting to contract through my thighs, my abs a little bit more. And last 4. My breathing is changing. Last 3, 2 more. And then last one. Good. Now, right elbow, come down. Turn yourself into a side plank. So be careful what type of chair you've got. You might want to just move your elbow. Extend up. Come down. And lift. Squeeze that side waist. So can you see I'm really targeting almost every muscle group that we've got. Last 4. And last 3, Breathe, you're doing really well. Hang in there. One more. Coming back around, find your placement, and then left. So we're bringing that left elbow down, turning ourselves around. Pull up through your side waist, and then we're scooping under and lift. Under, if you want to challenge yourself, bring that top leg onto the bottom leg. If you want to make it a little bit easier, just take the leg down into a split stance. Always your choice. Last 4. Important that you listen to your body. 2 more. And then last 1. Lovely. And then bringing your hands here. Breathe. Come and give your shoulders a little bit of a respite. Then I would like you to step out and step back. Step out. So can you see that I'm almost bending into a small squat? Down. So again, it's about getting that heart rate up, but keeping my joints nice and safe at the same time. So I've not got too much impact. Last 4. Last 3. Sit back, sit back, sit back. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Take a little breather. Move the chair if you need to. Opposite leg. So we always want to make sure that we're balanced. Left leg and back. 1. Nice quick feet. So like me, it doesn't matter if you're at home. We're not putting a lot of impact, so you don't need to have your trainers unless you have any problems in your feet, then please do so. Last 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. Here, breathe and bring yourself into plank. So again, puff up through your chest. Breathe. Can we do those knees? Are we ready? Single, okay? Release. Now I want you to really tighten that core as much as you can. We're nearly through. Come on, we've got another 8 and 7, 6, last 5, last 4 and 3, 2 more. Last 1. Give yourself a little breather. Let me flatten out my mat. Good. Take a moment. Last couple of exercises. Extend back again, breathe. We're going to take a little side twist here. So as you see, I'm moving from my feet. Targeting the side waistline. Again, if you want to, you can change your hands a little bit. Watch we're not dropping, so I'd like you to really pull in through your chest, front ribs. Another 4 and 3. Last 2. 1 more. Releasing here. Changing the hands around a little. I'd like you to extend your right leg. Pull in and then extend. Pull in and then extend. So not too high. But I want you to think about really squeezing the back of the leg. You can place this opposite leg down if it helps. Good, last 4. So my voice is changing. Heart rate's going up a little bit. 2 more. Last 1. Squeeze, pause, release. Give yourself a little bit of a respite if you need to. Take a nice big deep breath. Opposite leg. So we're going to bring it in, extend. Don't lift the leg too high, so we don't want to arch the back. Again, you can place that foot down if you want to. If you'd like to do a little more, come down to extend. Breathe. Come on, we're nearly there. Another 4 to go. And last 3. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. So we read a little mountain climber. So using the chair, so not so much impact. Keep breathing, but I can get my heart rate up. Another 8, so we're nearly finished. Last 4. Last 3, 2 more, and bring your knees down. Take a moment, give yourself a little bit of a stretch here, through onto your chair, and again maybe a little bit of a twist, rotation through your spine. Opposite. Take a moment, and if you want to, quite nice, after we've worked the shoulders quite hard, bring yourself into a downward dog, nice big, full breaths in and out. And releasing, and there you go. A 10-minute, very easy but very effective workout. All I used today was the chair. So don't worry if you haven't got a chair, you can do it against a settee if you wish. So have a fantastic day. I hope those tips helped, and I hope to see you again really soon.